Okay, guys, welcome back. Again, we are working on our Spend $1 Billion spreadsheet. In previous lessons, we sorted our information. We highlighted some color here for some of our items. We even put in our average to compute average, max, and min. So now to move forward here to our part 3, we are going to create a chart. So charts, we've done this before, so it shouldn't be too bad. But what we're going to do here, we are going to highlight our item and then cost. You do not need the percent spent. And what we're going to do, we're going to make a chart of our 5 highest cost items. Okay, so you can see here again, since we have it sorted, this makes it much easier. Again, you're going to highlight the item and the cost for your top 5 expensive items. Now, once you have that cell range highlighted, what we're going to do, we're going to come up here to our menu bar and we're going to create a chart here. So along our menu bar, you're going to notice this is Insert Chart icon. You're going to click on that. And you're going to notice that this is the default chart that they come up with. If you wanted to change this, you could always click on your down arrow, but this is the chart that I'm going to use right now, so I don't need to change anything. But what I do want to do, I want to customize this chart. So I'm going to click on my Customize tag. All right. What we're going to do here, as you can see, we're going to modify this a little bit, and we're going to move it to a new sheet. So what we're going to do first, we're going to move this to a new sheet. And how I'm going to do this, up here in the top right corner of our chart, I'm going to click on those 3 down arrows, and I'm going to move it to its own sheet. And there you go. So we're here on our move to new sheet. You can see that it came down here to the bottom. So what I'd like you to do, please, is let's rename this. So you could right click on here, and then you're going to go to rename. And I'm just going to call 1 billion or 1B chart. Hit my enter key, and you can see that our chart is ready to go. So a few changes that I would like you to do. Obviously, 1, we're placing it as a new sheet here. But 2, what I'd like you to do is let's go through and just modify this a little bit here. So the way that you're going to edit this is by clicking on Edit Chart. And now you can go through and start making some adjustments. As again, as you can see here, through your setup window, we have our column chart. You could change it to something different. You could, or you can, change some of the stacking here. You can see that standard or none. You can see 100%. Again, these things, not that they really matter in this one. So I'm going to click or stay on none. A few other modifications that you can make through here. You can see like just your cell ranges, the axes, things such as that. What we're going to do, we're going to click on our Customize. This is where we're going to be able to dive in a little bit deeper. So again, you have your chart styles. That'll allow you to adjust some background color. So if you would, let's adjust your background color to whatever you want. You can see some of your themes. So you could change your text to something different here. Again, your chart border, if you want some different borders around here, you can see what that would look like as well. So just little things that might make a little bit of a difference here for you. You can see that if we are going to click on maximize, obviously it makes it as big as possible. Again, that doesn't really work too well here for us. Some of the other things here you guys could go through, different font sizes and styles. You could even adjust your text color to make it look a little bit different. You could make them bold, obviously italics, and then I'm going to make mine center line there. So hopefully those little basics make sense to you. Now for our next thing. Now, some other features that might help you out here. Obviously, we have our chart and axis title. That's what we have up here, cost versus item description. If you need to make any changes there, obviously, you can change the colors, things like that, as we just did. Now, going through a few of these others, like you can see series here. That's our column 1, things like that. You could change some of these series here. Right through here, you can see our column 1. So maybe you want to have like different fill colors or capacity, whatever it might be. You can edit those right through here. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Again, it's pretty easy just to make some adjustments. You can see it comes out a little bit different here with some colors. Some of the legends down here, you can see the positions. colors again, locations. Again, it just hopefully makes sense to you guys to put some of these things there. Again, some of them are useful, some of them are not, but that's totally up to you. But what I'd like you to do, please, is go through some of these customized features here and let's try to make like 3 to 5 different changes to your chart so that it looks a little bit better. One of the definite changes you want to do is make sure that you could see your text here. And you can see here on my horizontal axis. So if you change the color, make sure that you could definitely see your text here. So make sure they are contrasting like colors, things like that. And that's not only for your horizontal, but also make sure for your vertical axis that you can see the text colors and things like that. Again, that's just a good thing here that people understand your chart. So there's just a few options that you guys can do. But again, your requirement is to make 3 to 5 changes here to your chart. All right, hopefully that helps out, and let me know if you have any questions.